Well, this video is going to be a little bit different from what I normally do. I've managed to get my hands on some new props. These are some iFlight Nazgul durable props. And I normally fly with HQ props and I've got no problem with them, but I've got given these for free. So I thought I'd do a quick video on how they go. So heads up, I haven't actually paid for these. These were free. I've got 2 sets of them. And that's all I'm getting. So I wasn't asked to do a video, but why not? I'll just do a quick video. So they come in a bag like this. Not used to them actually coming in a nice bag. This is a decent sized bag as well. The HQ props come in a little tiny bag and you get a pair of them. I'll quickly pull these out. You actually get all 4 props in one bag. I've been told by the guy I got these off of that they've actually had some bags with only a pair in, but they're supposed to come as a set of 4. So if you only get a pair, you got ripped off and you probably need to talk to whoever you bought them off of. So yeah, the really interesting thing about these is these are 5061 props, which means, look at the pitch on that. You see it? That's ridiculous. So yeah, the HQs that I normally use, which I have around here somewhere, I'll try and find one. Yeah, the HQs I normally use, these are a 4 inch pitch, and yeah, these new Nazguls, they're 6 inch pitch, so that's considerably more aggressive prop than what I normally fly with. The other thing I've noticed is they've got these little upticks on the end. It sort of flattens out, bends around, and then ticks up at the end. Supposedly this is supposed to help with the efficiency. I have absolutely no idea how it's going to go. They will definitely need some help with the efficiency at this pitch. So yeah, they feel kind of a little bit bendy, which is probably going to be good. That's these are supposed to be durable props, so that's definitely going to help them in a crash. I mean, you did this with a pair of the original HQs and they would just snap. It's difficult to see because I've got my hand in the light. There we go. See how much they're bending, they flick back. That's really good. That's not stressed the prop at all, I certainly hope, because I only have 2 pairs. And yeah, so I'll stick them on a quad and we'll see how they go. Alright, so I know I said I'd put the Nazguls on, but I thought I'd do a quick run around with the HQs. To give sort of a reference flight. So basically all I'm doing in this flight is trying to go for straight line speed, well, curvy speed, but speed. So I'm just trying to give an impression of how fast these props are, without doing anything particularly silly. That wasn't that silly. Yeah, you get to see a lot of ground in this because the camera angle is quite steep. Alright, so the other thing I wanted to do was I wanted to test the punch outs, so the maximum current draw basically. So basically I just punch straight up like this. For the HQs, I think I made 78 amps on the punch out. So when you divide that up, it's just the 4 motors, that's just under 20 amps maximum. Not the most scientific way of doing it. It works. I was going to go race it around a bit further, but just about now this battery's done. yeah, so I just thought I'd bring it in for my normal terrible landing. Right, so I've just done some flying with my normal props. So these are the HQ 504x3 S-tips. And what I'm going to do now is swap them over to the Nazguls. So no, I don't drop the prop nuts. Oh Jesus, quite tight. Alright. So the plan was, as these are higher pitch props, is basically just to do some speed runs. So I did a few laps with my normal props as a comparison, and I did some punch outs as well. So I haven't got any current reading on this one on the display, but it does have a current sensor, so I've been setting it to read out the current on the radio. So if I switch that one, currently 0 amps because there's no battery. So yeah, so I've been reading that off. So the HQs I managed to get on the punch outs up to 78 amps, which is pretty good, so it's less than 20 amp a motor. I guess we'll see what we can do with these. I suspect these are going to end up drawing a lot more. I'm kind of hoping to get all this in before it starts to rain again, so I'm in a bit of a hurry. Right, you need to go on the quad. Well, the original plan was to race round and see what sort of speeds we can get out of this. I've actually noticed, since I've got this home, the footage vibrates a little bit. I didn't notice that in the camera while I was flying it, so this might just be the GoPro. I didn't quite put it on tightly enough. So you should be able to see from this, these props are quite a bit quicker than the HQs. That's tearing around. It was quite obvious by this point this battery was not going to last anywhere near as long. So that punch out there, I think I hit 107 amps, which is a fair whack of amps. So yeah, so I was just basically flying them around to see how fast I could get them. Didn't feel quite so in control of the quad as I did with the HQs. It might just be because I'm not used to the extra punch. I did notice that I didn't have that angle up high enough. That punch out there again hit just over 100 amps. So yeah, I had the camera at about 45 degrees for this. The GoPro's set to I think about 35, which is why you're seeing a lot of grass. That punch out, it wasn't quite as bad as the others, but again, it was pretty close to 100 amps. So this was a brand new battery. The HQ Flight was also a brand new battery. And this battery did not like this flight at all. So right about there, I hit 8 volts on the battery. I had stopped paying attention to the on-screen display. I hadn't realised it had gone down anywhere near as quickly as it had. I didn't even get half the flight time out of this than I did out of the HQs. I was actually a little bit worried about now that the battery was going to catch fire, because I just noticed that the voltage alarm was going off. Unplug you. Wow, that absolutely destroyed my battery. Oh, that thing is hot. battery as well. Alright, so don't punch out. This was sagging the battery, something cruel. Should probably let that cool down. So I was really going a lot harder on that than I probably should have. So first impressions with these props are mad. I get amazing amounts of thrust, but yeah, this battery was sagging a lot. Alright, I'm going to swap back to my other props now.